Hello and welcome to the 4-H registration system called 4-H Online. This video is for new families who have not enrolled in 4-H before. This is all brand new to you. So this is where we will show you how to get enrolled in 4-H. So this is what the login screen looks like. You're going to press I do not have an account. You're going to select your state. In Texas 4-H and Youth Development. You'll select your county. This is the county that you want to be enrolled in, which is Wise. And then we'll ask you this information. This is just your family profile information. This email address is one that we are going to default to if we have emails to send out. So please don't make sure it's your junk email account. And I'm setting this up. This is not my phone number, so, well, I guess I could put my And again, sometimes it's hard. Okay. And then your password. Make sure they match, and then create account. Let's use our address. So I'm just going to literally make up an address here. Please don't make up an address. Put in your own address. I'm just trying to make sure the system will let me continue to show you all the places to put in. Okay, so we're going to choose this address. Awesome. Which program would you like to join? We're joining 4-H. You'll select 4-H. Next. This is your first 4-H member. So this can be a child or this can be an adult, whoever you want to start with. I do recommend that at least one adult from each family is enrolled, just because it gives you a little bit more coverage if you are end up in a volunteer role. Okay, so first name, this is going to be Sally Smith. If you show livestock at all, I highly recommend you put the middle name in there. That's because when I do my major show entries, sometimes it will ask me the middle name, and that might be something we forgot to put on the entry. I resort to 4-H Connect first to find that middle name. So I'm going to go back and add the middle name in there. That is the only time I ever use the middle name. Okay, maybe Sally likes to go by Sal Lee, and that's if your child goes by a different name. And then their birth date. So let's do, Sally is in high school. Next, gender, grade, for 9th grade, demographics. She lives in a small town. She's non-Hispanic, white, and then emergency contact. You're going to go through here and put the information in there. And then an email as well. Okay. How would you like to participate? I want to join 4-H, okay, as a new or returning 4-H development member, okay? So it's captured you as a youth in there, and this will take you through the whole enrollment process. So one thing you're going to do is you're going to select your clubs. You're going to select the club that fits you. We selected Slidell because even though we have a Decatur address, we go to school in Slidell. If you attend more than one club, you can select them. Okay, so let's say you attend Slidell 4-H, but you're also a member of the horse club, you can select both of those things there. Okay, this screen is all about project selection. I highly recommend that you select all the projects that your child is interested in. That way you make sure you get any specific emails if I just go in and pull that one project list out to send emails to that project. For example, sometimes with our horse project or our dog project, maybe even shooting sports, I'll go in and I'll capture all of those email addresses and just send that information specifically to them, especially if I've already sent a lot of emails to everyone that day, just to keep everyone from getting overwhelmed. There's a minimum of 1 project and a maximum of 10. Okay. If you are an adult and you assist as a project leader, please select the appropriate projects. You also have a maximum of 10 projects. So we are in Slidell 4-H. We are interested in consumer education. We are interested in food and nutrition. We also are interested in rabbits. Photography. And my kid wants to learn more about public speaking, but maybe we're not ready to full on commit to it. I'm still going to select it. Okay, so next, questions. Show questions. This is where you're going to fill out your demographic information. Some of it has already been captured. Your emergency contact. This is where you're going to put in the parent's name. So we know mom's name is Sally Smith. I kind of already forgot her information, but put in, of course, your information. Okay. You can put a work phone number, a work extension, put in the dad's name, also their phone number. You're going to select the school that you attend. Oops, sorry. Select the county. School district. Okay. If you do not find your school in this area right here, you'll click this button and you'll input your school name and school type. Okay. Do you have any family member in the military? Sally has a parent that's retired. They were in the Coast Guard and they were active duty. Okay. So then officers, if your club has already elected officers and you were chosen to be an officer elected, you'll click that here. Other leadership roles, you'll click here. Junior leader and team leader here. This is very important. This is required. Shooting sports project involvement. If you think your child is going to participate in any one of these projects, please select them. If not, just click not participating in shooting sports. What county do you live in? We live in Wise County. Sometimes we'll have folks outside of the county enroll in Wise County 4-H because they go to school in our county. We'll just need to answer these questions right here. This is our refund policy. We do not allow for refunds once membership fees have been processed. Event activity registration, there's a whole list here, and then animal validation. Okay, so you will type in your name to confirm that you read that. The next is you have your health form. Please, even though these are not required, if your family does have a primary care physician, please put that in. I promise you I will not call them unless it is the most urgent issue and I cannot reach a parent or the emergency contact or any of the other 1 million contacts that you might put in 4-H Connect. This is a last case scenario. Okay. Read this statement. These are the conditions. Yes. And if you have any medical information you need to add, you'll put it in this box or type none. Remember, these things are confidential. I will not share anything that you put in here outside of our office. Okay. Health insurance information. If you have health insurance, even if you can just put in the insurance company name and the policy holder, That is also helpful in case we need it. I promise you I've never needed it to this point, but it always makes me feel good to know that it is there. And knock on wood. This is the waiver, indemnification, and medical treatment form. This is something that we fill out all the time if we are traveling, if we're going to camp. These are things that we fill out. You'll put the member's name, okay, and parent name, and agree. Show consents. This is the consequences of misbehavior, minor offenses, intermediate offenses, major offenses. Okay, those are all their consequences for major, intermediate, minor. Okay, course of action, code of conduct. You will have, please review that with your 4-H member. Agree to that. Media and photo release. I take lots of pictures. I use them in all sorts of things, whether it is promotion, whether it's interpretation. We're telling folks how our programs went. So if you do not want your child photographed and those photographs out, please let me know. Fill this out, click yes or no, but if you click no, please send me an email so we make sure we stay on top of that. Okay, so now you're to the payment part. The membership fee is $25. You'll go in here and put all of your card information, and then you'll click save. This will save your card information. After that, you will review the clubs that were selected, the projects that were selected, and then you'll click submit and your fee will be $25. Once you do that, it will take you, it'll pop up a screen that looks like this, your member list, and it'll say Sally Smith and it'll say club member pending for review. Okay, that means that you are good to go. It just means that there are things on my side that we need to handle. If you have any questions when you go through this enrollment process, you can contact our office, 940-627-3341, and we can help you with the enrollment process. Please let us know if you have any questions.